Welcome to the Kiva Show. I'm your host, William Lee, founder of the Kiva Agency, unlocking the business's social media. Hey, it's great to have you with us today. It's always fun on this beautiful Friday, getting ready for a big weekend, of course. Everybody wants to, go out and have a great time tonight. And may I suggest, by the way, if you are going out to have a great time tonight, why don't you, if you're in the Milton area, swing by The Mill. The Mill of Milton. It's a great restaurant. You can't miss it. It's right up in Meridian, right downtown area of sunny Milton. Kate Lowry is the proprietor. She's got a great chef working there. Wonderful food. It's priced right. You'll love it. Take it from me. You'll love it. I love good burgers and good food, and they've got it there at the Mill. It's an exceptionally wonderful restaurant to be at. So I'm really excited today to talk about a new subject, and this subject is kind of different, but it's called customer service. Oh, you're going to say, no, it isn't different. There's customer service all the time. Well, I don't know about you, but I am so tired of the warehouse factory stores. You know, the ones which you walk into and you can't find anything, nor can you find any help. And then when you get ready to leave the factory store and you don't know exactly why you even walked in, you're so tired and worn out from asking questions and getting no answers. I don't know what's wrong today with a lot of these big strip mall stores or warehouse stores. I understand the cost of doing business is costing more and more money. And of course, labor is going up. And if you're going to work, today's worker, unfortunately, with the big cutbacks and the wage increases and insurance from, I won't mention the word Obamacare. And I don't know if it was all the politicians or the healthcare situation, because I think if you look into it really in depth, you're going to find that there was a lot of things wrong. And now it's coming back to roost with the independents and the major corporations, which naturally have to increase prices to cover all these benefits that are being mandated by the government. But where do you draw a line? I really don't know. But one thing I do know is while they're trying to figure out where to draw a line at, customer service is suffering. Oh man, is it suffering. I always remember way back when, the days when you could go into Ernst Hardware. Now this is several years back, and I'm probably dating myself as usual, but several years back you could go in and find the fellow in yellow. He had a yellow bright vest on. He was the type of guy that was like your next door neighbor that always wanted to help you out with those, chores or outdoor gardening ideas. Well, now there is no longer the fellow in yellow. We have some of the other stores, naturally, that do extremely good service. And one of them, I believe, is top value, is Ace Hardware. Ace is the friendly place, and there's no doubt about it. I wish that some of the bigger stores could catch on to that theory. I always think it's also interesting, though, in some stores. Have you ever noticed that when you walk in and you're looking around like, well, what am I doing? Oh, what aisle do I need to go down to get this widget? And all of a sudden, you've got eyeballs staring at you. Yes, eyeballs. That's usually the security department or loss prevention people looking around and saying, there seems to be a strange man in aisle 5. What is he doing there? Chances are, if you're like me, you're just looking for somebody that's in that department that can say, this is the widget that you need. So how can I help you? Well, nowadays that doesn't even work out. I get so frantically upset. I'll give you a good example of how upset a guy can get. You can walk into a store nowadays, look at a guy, and he'll say, oh yeah, we have that in the store. But wait a minute, I don't work in that department. You'll have to go see Clem or Elizabeth or Gino. They work in that department. I'm just here for a minute doing some side stocking, so I don't know. But you'll find them. They're out there. Today's shopping development is what I call it, is the brick-and-mortar fighting viciously against the internet. I know I bring up Amazon every once in a while in some of our broadcasts, but it brings up a good point that I'd like to discuss with you. Amazon is online, so all you have to do is look at it, you check through there, you get an idea of what you want. At least then, because you're by yourself, you can see and get to the aisles simply by clicking little buttons on your computer that automatically take you into a search mode and then drop you off at the page where that particular item's at. You can cross-compare, look at it. You don't have to worry about finding the fellow in yellow, red, white, or pink, or somebody that's out of a department, or wait, I gotta go on lunch now. You don't have to worry about that. And Amazon's got that cornered. Bingo, make your choice. I need this. It's all set up so it's computerized, takes your credit card, you're done, and the merchandise is on its way within 48 hours in some cases. So if you want to just relax and actually have somewhat of customer service, online buying is really the way to go. Sad, isn't it? Brick and mortar for years was, to me, the fun of shopping. It was the fun of making and building relationships with different stores and with their management or their personnel, just to have an opportunity to buy something, talk about something, or if I had a need on a product, they could find it for me and explain how this application would work. Oh, those days I really feel are starting to fade. They're starting to fade and disappear. As I mentioned at the top of the show, there's only a couple of stores that I know of that actually still follow through with that. So the next time you go out shopping and you're thinking to yourself, wow, I want to just get in there, grab the item I need, and run out, and you're facing a big warehouse store, I want you to pack a lunch. I want you to calm down. In fact, it'd be a good idea if you just, told your family you might not be back for 12 to 14 hours. But at least then you'll be in a store that has shelves that are as high as the ceiling, merchandise that is crammed in by the carloads that makes hardly any sense. And you'll find somewhere in that store within a long period of time, somebody that'll say, I think that's on shelf 8, section B, item 24. Turn right on the aisle there, jump over that display, and it should, I think, be in the corner back there somewhere. Hey, I don't know about you, but I think I'll just sit at home and purchase online. It's kind of fun, but not as fun as it used to be with the brick and mortar. I'm going to miss them. Until then, this is Bill. Yes, I'm going to leave the computer because there's one thing I found that I can't get online. Are you ready for this? It's sanity. So I'm going to go out and sit in the park for a while and watch the ducks. Until we can get together again, it's always fun to talk with you. If you would like to give us a shout, here's what you do. Go to www.keeba-smiling.com. That's Keeba smiling.com. Run down the second page and go ahead and drop us a line. If you like the show, or if there's something you'd like us to add to the show, we'll be more than happy to. Hey, if you're in the area, come on down. On Tuesdays, we open the studio for guests. You'll have a lot of fun, I'm sure. So, as I always try to close the show with a really optimistic, positive word, I want you to remember something. No matter how hard it gets to buy or customer service disappears, you just have to keep us smiling until we see you again.